Welcome to Voices from the Past, the podcast where we uncover forgotten stories and amplify the voices buried in time. In this episode, we shine a light on 40 women from the Bible whose stories are often overshadowed or ignored. They were warriors, mothers, leaders, prophets, and even rebels. Some walked in righteousness, others fell into infamy, but every one of them left a mark on history. These are their voices from the past. 1. Milcah. Milcah was the wife of Nahor and the grandmother of Rebekah. Her name appears briefly in Genesis, but her significance lies in her role as a matriarch in Abraham's extended family, anchoring the heritage of Israel through generations. 2. Zilpah. As Leah's maidservant, Zilpah was given to Jacob and bore him 2 sons, Gad and Asher. Though often in the background, she was instrumental in building the family that would become the 12 tribes of Israel. Bilhah, Rachel's maidservant. Bilhah also bore children for Jacob, Dan and Naphtali. Her story highlights the complexities of family, jealousy, and identity in biblical narratives. Asenath, an Egyptian noblewoman and the wife of Joseph. Asenath bore Joseph 2 sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, who later became foundational tribes in Israel. Her union with Joseph symbolized the merging of different worlds and cultures. Potiphar's wife, known for falsely accusing Joseph after he rejected her advances. She became a cautionary figure representing temptation and deceit. 6. Naamah, wife of Noah. Though unnamed in Genesis, Jewish tradition names Noah's wife as Naamah. She journeyed through the flood and helped repopulate the earth, making her a mother of all post-flood humanity. 7. Dinah, the only daughter of Jacob mentioned by name. Dinah's tragic story of assault and the violent response of her brothers shaped the moral and political dynamics in early Israelite history. 8. Shelomith, the only woman named in Leviticus. Shelomith was the mother of a man who blasphemed God and was stoned. Her story is a haunting reflection of communal responsibility and divine justice. 9. Rahab's mother. Though unnamed, Rahab's mother was saved during the fall of Jericho, highlighting the breadth of mercy God extended to Rahab's entire family. 10. Achsah, daughter of Caleb. Achsah boldly asked her father for springs of water to accompany her land, showing wisdom and assertiveness in securing her future. 11. Delilah, a Philistine woman who seduced Samson and betrayed him for silver. Delilah's cunning and manipulation led to Samson's capture and downfall. 12. Jephthah's daughter, a symbol of tragic sacrifice. She was offered as a burnt offering due to her father's rash vow to God, sparking debates on vows, honor, and obedience. 13. The Levite's concubine. Her brutal assault and death led to a national crisis and civil war in Israel. Her story is a chilling testament to the consequences of lawlessness. 14. Maacah, a foreign princess and wife of David, was the mother of Absalom and Tamar. Her lineage influenced royal politics and familial conflict. 15. Tamar, the daughter of David, was violated by her half-brother Amnon. She lived desolate in her brother Absalom's house. It's a heart-wrenching tale of abuse and silencing. 16. The wise woman of Abel. She negotiated with Joab to save her city by handing over a traitor. Her wisdom and diplomacy prevented bloodshed. 17. The widow of Zarephath. During a famine, she offered her last meal to the prophet Elijah and received a miracle in return. Her flour and oil never ran dry. 18. The Shunammite woman. She showed hospitality to Elisha and was rewarded with a miraculous son, who was later raised from the dead after falling ill. 19. Athaliah's nurse. She courageously hid Joash from Queen Athaliah's murderous rampage, preserving the Davidic line. 20. The wise woman of Tekoa. Used by Joab to bring King David to reconcile with his estranged son Absalom, she used storytelling as a tool of persuasion. 21. The Proverbs 31 woman. While not a real historical figure, she represents the ideal of a virtuous woman, hardworking, wise, and honorable in all her ways. 22. The beloved in Song of Songs. A poetic and passionate voice in Scripture, expressing love, longing, and intimacy, often interpreted as a metaphor for divine love. 23. Vashti. The queen who refused to display herself before a drunken king and his court. Her defiance cost her the crown but showed dignity and self-respect. 24. Job's wife. Known for telling Job to curse God and die, she represents the raw and human reaction to prolonged suffering. 25. Susanna, apocryphal. A virtuous woman falsely accused of adultery by corrupt elders but saved by Daniel's wisdom. A powerful story of truth and justice. 26. Anna the prophetess. A widow and prophetess who worshipped in the temple daily. She recognized the infant Jesus as the promised Messiah. 27. Sapphira. Along with her husband Ananias, she lied about money given to the apostles and died instantly when confronted. A grave warning against deceit. 28. Rhoda. A servant girl who joyfully announced Peter's miraculous release from prison, but was initially ignored, reminding us that even the smallest voice matters. 29. Lydia. A successful businesswoman and the first European convert to Christianity, she hosted Paul and the early church in her home. 30. Damaris. One of the few named women in Athens who believed in Paul's message at the Areopagus, breaking philosophical and social boundaries. 31. The woman healed on the Sabbath. Crippled for 18 years, she was healed by Jesus on the Sabbath, sparking controversy and joy. 32. The widow who gave 2 coins. She gave all she had at the temple, and Jesus praised her for her extravagant faith despite poverty. 33. Joanna, the wife of Chuza, Herod's steward, who supported Jesus' ministry and witnessed the resurrection. 34. Salome, mother of Zebedee's sons. She asked Jesus for her sons to have high positions in heaven. She reflects ambition and maternal advocacy. 35. The Canaanite woman. She persisted in asking Jesus to heal her daughter, and her faith crossed cultural and religious barriers. 36. Lois, Timothy's grandmother, known for passing on sincere faith that shaped a future church leader. 37. Eunice, Timothy's mother, who nurtured him in scripture and faith from childhood. 38. Tryphena and Tryphosa, women mentioned by Paul for their tireless work in the Lord, showing that female leadership was active in the early church. 39. Junia, called outstanding among the apostles by Paul. Junia challenges modern views of leadership roles for women in the church. 40. Nympha, a house church leader who hosted believers in her home, showing hospitality and strength in the face of Roman persecution. These 40 women, though often overlooked, played crucial roles in shaping biblical history. Their voices, some whispering from the margins and others echoing boldly through time, still speak to us today, whether through courage, compassion, or cautionary tales. These hidden figures remind us that God's story includes everyone. Thanks for listening to Voices from the Past, where we let the forgotten speak again. Subscribe, share, and join us next time as we uncover more untold stories from the Scriptures.